I will wait for everybody come back in, you know. Narval, wagwan. Uh-huh. Yes, Devon Kelly, big up yourself. GS Jones, see you. Sonia? Sonia, you scared somebody here, man. As long as you're out there misbehave, that is all right, you know. Little misbehaving, I for go on. Again, people, just wait for people them come back in, you know. Empress Daniel, big up yourself, you know. Just know Sir Raga rate you and love you. And anybody trouble you, call me. Call me. I could come defend it down and war them. Ellie says, Raga, thanks for sharing Miss Cherry with us on your last live. First time I saw her in the years you've been on radio. She hot body. Oh, big up mama. Big up mama. Yeah. That's my mom's right there. I know me love her. Again, I start over the live, so I wait for people and forward, you know? While I eat my Altoids that are finished. I'm done. Oh wait, one more. One more is here. Let me save that one for later, don't. See? We had 130 odd people, man. See. Well, over YouTube, right? Big up all who over time from TV for YouTube. Big up all who dep on the Ragashanti page over Facebook, proper thing. Sonia, no, me ever there. You just say me, no, Sonia, darling, I see you all the time, you know. Sonia, how can we not see you? You know, you're so seeable. Narval said, bro, you showed a picture of your mom? Nice, I love to see her. Yeah, you have to watch the last live, you know. Give them some back in the day picture of Miss Cherry, you know. And Miss Cherry, I roll out like a good as. So, I going. Why these things? People, there's something going on here. These videos, them just come up. I'm gonna put them over, but them just come up. That's a Jamaica call coming. So, voila, when I see that video up on the screen, right? right? With the video not play yet, but you're not seeing it, right? Correct? Let me see for now. Yeah, now have to be careful, because Christina, say a man like me have to be careful with my I don't know nobody see what enough is. All right. People people want to know I'm a lawyer, but before I'm a lawyer, I want to know that I'm an anthropologist. Before I'm an anthropologist, I don't know that I'm a therapist, whatever. And in anthropology, we study culture and identity. That's the two main variables. There's a lot, but those are the two core variables that we study and extrapolate from. And there's a principle in anthropology that referred to as cultural relativism. And minimally speaking, it's basically you have to respect people's culture, right? Despite the disparity in the differences, despite the range of differences, in the way you see the world and the way they see the world, respect for them thing. Now, people often misunderstand that and think that it means that you must agree with what they do. No, you can respect somebody with whom you disagree. Relativism, but I also see things happen in other cultures that I know exactly why they're happening, and they will explain it differently, but I know what's going on. And throughout the history of humanity, men have always evolved ways to control women, right? And there's a voluminous amount of literature written on these things in the different structures that men use to control women. And then after they design these structures, after a while, they take hold in such a way that when later generations are born into these structures, for them, that's just normal because that's all they know. That's all they know. And then they come into a system that's saying, no, this is what is supposed to happen. This is what women's supposed to do, and this is what men's supposed to do. But so they don't really understand why it is like that. And it's the hardest thing for you to have somebody change from something that they have grown up used to, that this is it. This is the natural order. It is the hardest thing for getting people to see anything different. In fact, you have to be able to recognize when you're in those positions, and if you're talking to somebody that you want to impress upon them an alternative way of check. Audio go in and out. Christina, audio fine on my side. Una hear good? Melissa Morgan said the sound are cut in and out. I don't know. Bernadine said working fine on my end. Jason Jones said audio is good. Chicken boxes sound good over here. Audio good. Mr. G said audio. Why people sometimes something Ellie post I say she can't. Why Ellie me don't know what go on, But me see you and somebody else I say it I go in and out. But the other people, most other people I say it's fine. Neil, Sonia, Patsy, Jason, Lady B, they're all saying, King of the South say it, Empress Daniel. Me no know Ellie, me no know, me no know, me no know. Me no. Yeah. So when I go play, whatever, people, you see, in Arab culture, the, the way men in Arab culture treat women, what is propagated is not, is not what they claim. They like to say people misunderstand them and that women are happy. But women go through it over there, in the Arab culture, right? Woman them go through it. And if you think the Arab women them go through it, you must know one of the biggest secrets out there, the way them treat non-Arab women. So what has happened is that you have a lot of women from Asia and Africa who work for Arab, who work, economically them want betterment there, so them go work in Arab nations, in the Middle East and in North Africa. And it is one of the biggest secret out there, but they are very awful to women, and particularly non-Arab women who work for them in a domestic capacity, in domestic capacities. It's really, really bad. Like, rampant sexual abuse and all these things, Patsy, why you take it to your people, bro? Right? So I'm going to play your video of how this man here a move with the woman, and when me like, at least some people are step in and I try assist, and me understand some of the reluctance, because it's a tricky thing when you get involved in a man and woman affair, and it's gonna be even more trickier and for them, because I can see what I go on there. Look at the children, look at the children, look at the children. So let's see what a man there treat him lady, him wife, right in front of him children, man. you can just imagine if that happening in a public, you can imagine, what happening in a private though. This is just accepted, that's nothing to some of the things that happen. This is just widespread in the Arab community. And then somebody blew up your phone here. Can't answer it though. If we get a different phone for yeah, so you can just imagine where she go through at home. And listen, I'm not being self-righteous here. Domestic abuse exists in Jamaica. Y'all know that, right? It exists in Jamaica, it exists in the Caribbean, it exists in the United States and whatever. Women go through it, left, right, and center all over the world. And unfortunately, all man go through it now in terms of domestic abuse and things like that. But we know so from a long time, woman, man, them move wrong, But look at the two look at you, them affair and whatever, and them grew up now, I say the father beat the mother them way there and whatever, and look on the anguish, the little girl face and all them something there and whatever, it's just like, because the little girl, she grew up as all of them something, whatever, she either will get powerless, or she either will grow up powerless, and, without initiative, and eventually just accept, the status quo and say, well, I see my mother go through it, so I saw it stay or whatever. So the man them run them thing. I want to know if them things set already. Man control everything. Everything a man then control. So the woman, it's set up for the woman them totally dependent. Totally dependent upon the man them and things. So in a way where them not have nowhere to go. And if them try to go anywhere and think they have all these rules where serve to contain them and to exact punitive measures against them, if them even try to run her from the beaten, It's like, no, you can't run her from the beating. You're the man wife. You have to stay in there and take a beating, all them look at something there and whatever. And so it's like it's like a prison with them in a woman in those situations. And then when you're in a prison, you have to figure out a way for cope. And then unfortunately, coping usually lead to some form of just accepting it. Just accept it. Well, that's how it's there. And then, some women look upon it as some kind of exchange, like, them have to get that, in order to have a bed for sleeping, in order to can eat food, in order to have shame and thing, in order to out there, another man don't want you. And frankly, in order to just, protect your life. But the point I want to make is that, you see, what you see, they say what a man they do to fame wife. There are hundreds of thousands of non-Arab women working in the Arab world. And when I tell them I go through it, right? And it is not talked about. It is not discussed. It's not debated. It is not, addressed, And the disdain, for example, in Africa that they have for black sub-Saharan African women when they go up and they try to, and they get employment in the Arab countries or whatever, a lot of them are go through some terrible sitting up there, man. And this is just standard. Sadly. Okay, may I ride and whistle? May I ride and whistle? You know what's my peckish? What me eat for morning? Eat a banana and some juice. Anyway. Where you say, Fritz? Big up yourself, you know. Hey, me, I tell you sometime when you see the woman them snap on them just start roll certain way, you know. Nothing normal. Anyway, me have one more little video for pay phone before. Let's see if me take up a call from one. Away video there. Oh, see it. Well. Now, I don't know why the videos them a come up right away. It's for doing the settings in a this thing, but all right. So, me play, me play that video. You see it, and I am playing it not just for what is happening in the video, but it's the commentary. The commentary just had me, man. The commentary just like, God, the commentary just had me. Whoa, Fritz, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Your mother passed on Saturday. Condolences, Fritz, condolences. We understand, man, if you're not there about, you know. All right, you know. Sorry, man. Blessings here, sir. All right, people. For those of you who don't know, this video has been around for a while, but it's just hilarious. But it's the commentary. So listen what this man I talk about now with this woman there who he probably don't even know her. Him just give her a name Jessica or whatever. It's hilarious.
Oh, what a nice day. Look at Jessica. Jessica, what are you doing? You know you can't swim. Get away from the water, Jessica. Jessica, get away from the... Oh, my God. Somebody help Jessica, please. She can't swim. Go help Jessica, run. Jesus Christ. Jessica, no. Oh, my God. No, Jessica. No. The water is pulling her back in. Where's the lifeguard? Lifeguard, hurry up! She can't swim! Jessica, no! Jesus! Jessica, no! Jessica! Lifeguard, please save her! Yes, 2 lifeguards! Save her, no! Please, Jessica! Oh, look, hey! That husband is coming! Oh, you one of them dead! Jessica!
Voila. Rewind. All right, run it again.
Oh, what a nice day. Look at Jessica. Jessica, what are you doing? You know you can't swim. Get away from the water, Jessica. Jessica, get away from the... Oh, my God. Somebody help Jessica, please. She can't swim. Go help Jessica, run. Jesus Christ. Jessica, no. Oh, my God. No, Jessica. No. The water is pulling her back in. Where's the lifeguard? Lifeguard, hurry up. She can't swim. Jessica, no. Jesus. Jessica, no. Jessica. Lifeguard, please save her. Yes, 2 lifeguards. Save her, no. Please, Jessica. Oh, look, hey. That husband is coming. Oh, you one of them dead. Jessica. Hey, please, save her. Jessica. They're coming now. They're here.
Well, on. Did this thing freeze again? Oh, come on, man. You know, people, is something freeze again? Um. Oh. Okay. So it not freeze. Uh. Let me try this. Oh. Okay. No man, it did freeze pan in my browser. Like something I go on with my computer, man. I don't know, something been messing up with it. Need a clean out or something or something, you know. And when him said the whole of them dead and the lead up to it, my God. Work, sorry people, man, no want to vex with me, you know, but work a jump in, you know. Work a jump in and thing. Okay. You know, you sure water dry and Jessica, dry back Jessica and I think and all this sitting or whatever. Poor Jessica. You think water easy. When the water something they come and color you, you know, you just have to bill and, you know. So right time you have to be careful. You know, sometimes I see some people that take some risk at Jamaica, drive some car, whatever, because them think the water low. Water powerful, you know, it will look low and thing, but it powerful, you see me? You have to be careful. All right. So, John, I'm afraid to use the phone, you know, because I don't know how to go. I'm have to clean up my computer. But, Ellie, what you say if TikTok come back? People, America is about capitalism, right? And TikTok is about money. Now, China has risen on a level that the United States, China whop up the United States in so many areas, you know, right? Remember, in about 15, 20 years ago, China was in the dumps, you know. And China rise up, man. Well, 20, 25, 30 years ago. China was in the dumps, the doldrums, the dumps. And China rise up, man. Militarily right, you know. One time the United States used to lead in technology. When we say US technology was by far like premier, you know, across the world. And everybody wanted to be like America in terms of what was being accomplished over here. It is still good, but let me tell you, man, there are places in Western Europe and over in China there, and even in places like Japan and South Korea. When you go to those countries and you see the way, you know, they have been, how innovative they have been with their technology and what they are accomplishing and how them live with technology, you know, the United States is not even close, man. You know, when I go to Japan and I go on Japan trains and so forth and things like, let me tell you, so the US not even close. Some things that people have make up excitement about and all them something that years ago, more than 10 years ago, I go to Japan or whatever, and see people like full up them hand cart in a supermarket with just full up them hand cart with grocery, right? And just push the hand cart and them not fit. And somehow them have the technology will just price everything in the hand. No cashier now for take them out and cash them one. I don't think that's a big deal now. But when I saw that back then, I was just like, yo, Japan is like way ahead of the United States in technology and whatever. So, militarily, China is not particularly fond of the United States, and has flexed its muscles in various ways, particularly over in the Pacific and things like that, and have been very aggressive in attacking the United States, computer infrastructure in different ways, very bold. And China is on a, I forgot what them call them thing, but it's a particular, very well organized plan for global domination. So the United States' primary adversary right now is indeed China. Is indeed China. So the U.S. claims say, and China is very centralized. So the U.S. claims say because ByteDance, the company that owns TikTok, is from China, and because social media is about getting information from its users, the U.S. is claiming that China can weaponize that information that it's getting from the users in social media and use it militarily against the United States, and them say hence it's a national security issue and thing, and that they cannot control, since China have full control over the parent company of TikTok, which is ByteDance, and the United States do not have that control, and they have control in the way that, privacy issues that exist in the United States don't exist in China. China run everything. Even when you run a company, the government have a right to go right in your company and tell you what you have to do. And if them ask you for all of the information, boom, I have to tell you you have to do so and so. You have to do it, which is true. That is how China run. So the US basically I said, nah, that dangerous, So is either TikTok have to go to stop functioning in the United States, or they must sell the company to a US counterpart. The people that over TikTok, them have a different argument, right? For those of you who don't know, on average, creators, that's a term used for people who do social media, make more money over TikTok than any other social media. Even though TikTok take a higher percentage than any other social media. TikTok take 50%. Anything will come in where creator bring in, TikTok take 50%. But I don't know how TikTok do them algorithm and thing or whatever, but it just make them make more money. So even though TikTok I take 50% of everything will come in for each creator over there, what is coming in for creators over TikTok is way more than what's coming in for YouTube, what's coming for Twitch, what's coming for Facebook. Facebook is so lame, right? So that are going over this. I mean, TikTok is a whole world unto itself. There's so much going on over there. I can't even keep up with it and things like that. So a lot of the creators are saying, nah, what really are going is the United States, there's really a liberalization and a leveling of the playing field in making money. And that because so many people have launched careers over TikTok and making money and pay them bills and whatever, and the whole globalization part of it, because when you're on social media, you're pretty much all over the world. They're saying that America is basically putting up a facade, but is that they're losing control of people and that them cannot. There's a larger argument made for America where, remember me tell you, say, anything you identify, any quality you identify in something, that quality needs its opposite. Remember, any quality you identify in something, that quality cannot exist without its opposite. Without its opposite, it's nothing. So you can't know what love is without knowing what hate is. You can't know what a good woman is without knowing what a bad woman is. You can't know what a good man is without knowing what a bad man is. The common metaphor you hear me always use is the only reason night has a name is because day has a name. The only reason day has a name is because night has a name. If all our existence was just night, was just the way, the quality of night, and day never exists, we wouldn't call it night, because it would just be a constant reality that doesn't need name. We name things to identify them as distinct from others. So there's a larger argument out there that you know, that amongst the rich, they understand that for them to be rich, you have to have poor. You can't know what it is to be rich if you don't know what it is to be poor. And that in all structures of wealth building, all of them, in any one of them, whether it's a stock market or whether it's a man of a farm or whether it, all of them, even if you're an author, you need somebody who will do the work and who will consume the product. You need the masses, you need a market for labor, and you need a market to consume your product, to buy your product and thing. It no matter which one you're going on. So them say, when you hear people I say, anybody can achieve this or anybody can achieve that or whatever, you're saying it's all relative. And so you find, so the rich, them always praise America, because it's the only country you can come and do so and so. It's the only country you can come and do so and so and so and so and so. So the argument is that the wealthy class are concerned that the working class don't need them. So the working class have a kind of B2B thing a go on. So people, on social media, I make money from people from social media. And the argument is that TikTok is the one that is most liberal and level in that way. I'm just telling you what they're saying, So the TikTokers out there, them thank God for TikTok, because them say, and again, ironically, TikTok take 50%, but the way TikTok algorithm set up, it make them make more money. So they're saying that thank God for TikTok, because TikTok was set up like the American version of social media, where there's such an emphasis on profit that people are lose out left, right, and center. So they are saying that what is really going on with America is that America try to rein in the power where I grew up amongst the creator class of people, creators who are on social media and make money and I buy house and I feed them family and whatever. And I tell rich people, say, screw you, right? So if, for example, if you look at that now and you look at what happened after the pandemic, where there was this huge debate about the rich ruling class saying, hey, come back to work. And y'all saw what happened after the pandemic, right? There were millions of people be like, no, I'm not going back to work. You have to make me do remote work. And when them put on them foot and tell the people, say, no, you can't do remote work, the people were like, well, F you then. Why? Because the pandemic forced people If you go, they're gonna make money by themselves, and they use the technology, right? A lot went on, as you all know. I mean, I need to tell a little to know, right? They use the technology in different ways. People were forced to be creative and smart and innovative and whatever. And millions of people figured it out. Millions and millions of people were forced to, you know, to be entrepreneurial in their living. And in doing so, them reach a point where like, hey, I can do this. I don't need to go in and slave. I don't need to go in and slave for somebody and whatever. I can run my look hustling out there and pay my look bills, them and thing. And work when me want work. And sit under a tree when me want sit under a tree. And hey, this is great. I get to spend more time with my family, more time with my kids and whatever and things like that. So there were all these benefits that people realized what they were like, hey, we're not going back. We're not going back. And a big part of that is thank God for social media. So you have millions and millions of people, they work full time on social media. Full time. And a lot of them are doing, damn, you know, they're not billionaires or anything, but they're doing well where they're like, yo, I'm doing just as good as if I was working for so-and-so or even better. So the TikTok nation now is just emblematic of this movement and thing. And supposedly, you know, there are those who were uncomfortable with that independence from the people, that, you know, that inability to control them as much. They say, you must come in and work at this time, and you need to do what me tell you to do, and you need to work as late as when me tell you to work, because I can fire you. And a lot of companies have problems, you know, having people coming in for work. Because the people, they must say, yeah, remote work, or, you know, or I don't need your job. I can make money over here and whatever. So the TikTokers now, they're basically arguing that is what is really going on right here. That the United States is losing control of its workers, and that the income is spreading. But again, all of this is happening in the context, like I told you. I read an article today that they're saying, you know, that in a matter of a couple of years or so, or it could happen within a year based on a couple of shifts, you know, they're looking at Elon Musk and Zuckerberg and them and whatever, and they're saying the world could have trillionaires soon, you know. So there is a widening of the income gap. Yeah, the rich is getting richer, smaller percentage, but, you know, and then over the side, yeah, you know, the disparity is widening and things. So I don't know if that contradicts what the TikTokers are saying, or it reinforces it. You know, you have to kind of break down the arguments them and see what them are saying. But that's basically what is going on with some of them issues out there, you know. Let me see. Okay. Yes. Yeah, some of them debates they go out there, whatever, you know. It's like people are use social media, you know, and remember, creativity has no limits, you know, and if content is about creativity, there's an endless supply of products there. In other words, if the creator nation continue, and if what they have to do essentially is to find something to present on camera and put it on social media that that people would like to watch, and if what they're creating, they don't necessarily have to have raw materials to do it, right? a lot of the thing will come up on social media is like trend. It's like a little dance. It's like a little something. It's like a little look on this thing and when somebody come out and must go say something about demure. And the thing will take off. Demure become a thing. Look on the Jamaican community with this thing about apparently somebody was buried in a glass casket and some internet personality go make this phrase like when them are buried, some Jamaican internet personality must go say something like, yo, she go down good in a glass casket. Something like that. And it's a big thing now. If you're not in social media, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But the big talk now is, it has been extrapolated and used like to say like jokingly, if you say somebody like, say this year, this way, you go down, you go down, you go down in a glass casket, you go down. It's like a talk, it's like a thing now. And it's this fun thing and whatever. So the point I'm making is like the virality, viral, it doesn't take much to go viral, It doesn't take much to develop a brand, a product, and to make money off it. You just have to be creative and be imaginative, and sometimes it even happens by accident. But just being present on social media, these things happen and whatever. That's if that really take off, and people are just over there exchanging these products that don't take much to produce. Why should somebody go slave in another person's workplace and make them make billions? Right? So, the argument is that there are those who are concerned about this and think that social media potentially represents a threat to their wealth building. But the converse of that is the people who own social media, they're rich, right? Or they can control social media in such a way where Elon Musk bought Twitter and called it X. Elon Musk used Twitter and some of his money, about $120-something million, to support Donald Trump in a very effective way. And that measurably, what Elon Musk did, measurably aided Donald Trump in winning swing states. In particular, the key swing state that essentially sealed up the thing theme, which was Pennsylvania. And then after doing that, Elon Musk's network, after him spent $100 million, his net worth increased by $100 billion. So the owners don't believe say other people not see what Elon Musk do and be like, right? Facebook is a mess right now. Facebook is just awful. It's just confusing. It's just discombobulated. It's whatever. And Mark Zuckerberg still make money, like a lot. He's probably, I think he's like the third or fourth richest person now or whatever, So the owners of social media and what goes on social media, which is an interesting business model, where you do everything possible to engage people to come on your social media, and then you extract all these information from the people who you attract to social media, and then you sell back you package that information, that same information about the people, in different ways, and you package it and you sell it back to the people. So the marketplace is using social media, but within the marketplace, the users of social media, are people doing business on social media. So it's perfect. You take information from people and you sell back the information to people in different ways. So the owners of social media, they are, them are run a thing over there, so that is just unique in its own right. But outside of that, though, those people who are using those platforms, they have argued that, social media has been like, the great equalizer, in getting them to, for example, market their products, I'm doing immigration law now. Pretty much all my clients, I got them through social media. Right? And this is just my small little enterprise here. I'm just saying it's just so integrated into the economic well-being of the world, particularly in Western societies and many Eastern societies too, or whatever they say that. That the result is that some people, the traditional business models, they don't have control over the people in the marketplace as such. But the people who own social media, they're making a killing because they have direct control over those people through social media. Let me say this now. The best thing one can do is believe and step out and create a process for residual income. It doesn't necessarily have to be on social media. That's just one of the fastest vehicles. Indeed. But Antarsha, I challenge you to tell me of a business right now that even if it's not a creator, right? Somebody who make content on social media. I challenge you to tell me of a business right now in the commercial space that doesn't have a social media or online presence. Somewhere, somehow, but yeah, they're, well, no bank can, well, let's be careful. Being online different from social media. But there is an intersection, even if it's just like a bank have an online presence or an investment house have an online presence, there is still some form of intersection of the language and the vernacular and the conduct of social media being integrated in the online presence of businesses. Remember, businesses, you have to sell something, and what you sell, goods or services, right? When it comes to services, you can't do it without social media. Some goods don't need social media, but it's hard to avoid it, particularly in the Western world. Mark, if you go to Jamaica, you have somebody who still dig up yam and just go down at the market and sell it to somebody in the market. That's not social media, I'm just using, broadly speaking, in the Western world and the role of social media, how pervasive it has become. I went to Zanzibar And I look a man I walk on the beach and he must sell something or whatever. And he must say, I maintain the link. And he must say, yeah, man, you can buy so and so from me, you know. Just link me. And it was all about social media, you know. Just link me in my DM, yeah, someone, and someone do so and so and whatever. He's using social media. Yeah, I mean, us over here, yeah, you have some old school people, yeah. But I remember years and years and years and years and years and years ago, Bank of America said, oh, we're no longer taking over-the-counter deposits. You see, that came over like, it may look like, yeah, it's a small little shift or whatever. People, that was huge, you know. Banks need you to bring your money to them because that is how they make money. They use your money, give you 1%, 2% on your money in somewhere, whether CD or whether this or that. At most, you get 4 or 5% upon fixed deposit, some big time fixed deposit. And then you say what your credit card interest rate is. Anywhere from 18 to 30%. So banks want you for bringing your money because, you know, the saying is banks don't want the money stay still in a for them business. The money must be a move because when the money move, they make money. And if your banker said to you, say, nah, don't come in with your money. Remember, that is them life blood, you know. That is them lifeline for you bring your money to them. And for bank, I said, nah, we don't want you come in with your cash. We not deal with cash. It means then that society has changed in such a way that a bank can say, no, you know, them not going to say it. But what's really happening is like, no, we will benefit way more if you do everything online. And again, it's not just business online. You notice like when you go to companies now online, you notice them have the option where, oh, you don't have to set a username and password. You can just log in. You can create an account with your Google account, with your Facebook account, with your Amazon account. That's the integration there going on. And they are sharing information in interesting ways and making money from the sharing of the information, you know? And you can't have capitalism without, in terms of the people that will run it, you cannot have it without some ways to control the workers. Capitalism, for it to work the way it has always been, it must be the owners of capital. They must have control over the workers to say, I'm only going to pay you this, and you have to work from now till so and so. And this is when you take your lunch time, half hour or 1 hour, and you must come back. And I'm going to have some system to evaluate you. And then based on your evaluation, we're going to determine whether or not we're going to keep you and whatever. That person have to have that power and that authority. If they don't have that, because in having that power and that authority, they can organize their operations in a way to maximize the generation of profits. When you can control the worker, you are controlling how much money you're going to make. So when you cannot control the worker, unless you are an owner of the platforms that where those people are on, right? But outside of that, if you can't control the worker, it represents a potential threat. A lot of companies went through it. It was a strange dance. Like, well, don't pressure them with the remote work, you know, because they may gone and we need the labor. So like phone call, I remember like this phone company in Canada, Rogers. They were like, "Oh, don't know. Don't force them to come back in." And Marcus, some companies were like, "Hey, we could make more money by not having them come in, and we not have to pay for rent and for have an infrastructure for them there, whatever." Then that led to more problems too because they were like, when we have to find some way to keep the community because there is something to be said for when the workers them come in and everybody in a one place again, control. So there's a juggling going out there, whatever. But the key thing is that for capitalism to work, the owners of the capital must need labor, and they must have control over who is supplying the labor. If who is supplying the labor get too independent or reach a point where them can unite and demand so and so, as in unions and so forth. Once that happen, the owners of capital, they don't like that because then them can't tell you what you have to do, and then them can't demand that you do this and that and that and that in order to maximize their profits. Let me see what's going on here. Canadians can't share news link as Meta and others don't want to pay the owners of those news contents. Right. Online presence inevitably are going to intersect in some way with social media. A lot of traditional media outlets, they have lost business to social media. I can tell you that, like people are advertising more with social media entities than, let's say, if we go to radio or whatever, Social media, they can go on it and say, I want to advertise to Jamaicans between 25-year-old and 40-year-old who are Christians and who primarily come from Kingston. And that you can just be so specific on social media that you can't do when you say, all right, you can advertise during rush hour up on the radio, and it's a hit or miss out there if you're reaching the constituency or the demographic that you want to reach. Social media is just so powerful in that sense where you can tailor it, specifically, your marketing campaign or your advertising campaign, you can tailor it specifically to your demographic down to a level of detail that you could not before, It's to reform the importance to get something for oneself, seeing that corporations do not care about their work. That's a very, very good point, Antasha, which, so that corporations don't have that, monopolistic hold over the workers, More sharing for the banks use everybody money. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. See some commentary there on deported people. Um, if you're deported from the United States, more than likely, if you overstayed, depending on how long you overstayed, you would have had a 3-year ban or a 10-year ban in general. In general. So if you overstayed for less than a year, you're going to have a 3-year ban. If you overstayed for more than a year, you're going to have a 10-year ban. If you have a 10-year ban, in general, you have to be out of the country and serve out the 10 years before you are then eligible to apply again to enter the United States. When you become eligible, you are going to have a higher threshold, in terms of proving your worth, under USCIS different rules and regulations to say, yeah, they should let you back in, right? So even though you become eligible, you were the person who committed an infraction that resulted in you being banned for 10 years. So they're usually going to judge you at a higher standard. However, when you're banned, you do have at your disposal the opportunity to apply for waivers. So you have different waivers that you can apply for to break the ban. So if you're under a ban right now, you can apply for a waiver. The waivers to facilitate easy understanding on it. For you to succeed in getting a waiver, it's usually not about you, but it's about a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. So they have what is referred to as the extreme hardship standard. And basically, you need to prove to USCIS, well, Department of Homeland Security if you're outside of the country, and USCIS, you and the immigration authorities, you need to prove to them that they should grant you a waiver of the ban in order to alleviate a U.S. citizen or permanent resident from an extreme hardship suffering. Let me give you examples of that. There was a situation where a minor child was living with a parent. The parent passed. The other parent was in Jamaica. And this is just cutting everything short because the whole process is complicated. But basically they were like, okay, we're going to give you a waiver of the ban because you are the other parent and the child needs that parent. I'm working on another. I was successful in a situation where a parent, an elderly parent in her 80s, she needed her daughter to come and take care of her because there was nobody to take care of her. And the daughter was able to come up with her 2 children as derivatives, with her 2 children, and the daughter was able to break the ban. But I had another situation like that where the daughter, we made an application for the waiver for the daughter to come and take care of her mom too, who was in her 80s too and was like severely ill. But the mother had 3 other children here. So the daughter didn't get through, even though the family was saying, she is the one for come take care of her because we can't do it. The government, the USCIS was basically like, Nah, yeah, the mother is in hardship, but the other pitney them are up, you can take care of the mother. We don't need to bring you up. We don't need to break the band, your band for you. Come up, come take care of the mother. Make the other pitney them find some way for them. I'm just giving you different scenarios regarding, the question put forth. Like if you're banned, if you can come back. Okay? So, but they're different waivers, okay? They're different waivers for different purposes. And you have waiver that you can get when you're inside the country. So there are ways, there are certain people who can adjust status. That means they can stay in the country and have somebody file for them. But again, those people are only parents, spouses, or minor children of U.S. citizens. So parents of U.S. citizens, husband and wife of U.S. citizens, minor children of U.S. citizens, they're considered immediate relatives, and they are the only people who can adjust status, that is, stay here in the country while, the U.S. citizen relative is filing for them. Everybody else would have to leave the country. So if your brother filed for you, you have to leave the country. If your mother or your father filed for you and you're an adult over 21, you're going to have to leave the country. And of course, people don't want to leave the country. So those who want to try and adjust status without leaving the country, even though they are required to leave the country, they will apply to adjust status and at the same time put in, a 601A waiver request to say, I need to stay here. You're basically saying, ordinarily, I'm not allowed to stay here while I'm adjusting status because I'm not I'm not an immediate relative that is entitled to AOS, adjustment of status, but I am asking for a waiver for me to stay here while I adjust status because, and that's now when you give them the because, again, it has to be something to do with a U.S. permanent resident or citizen going through some extreme hardship that you are the only person there to alleviate that extreme hardship for them to grant you the waiver, the 601A waiver, for you to stay here while you're being filed for. Even though you are inadmissible, you're here under an inadmissible status because you overstayed. I hope I explain that. Okay, I'm not see anything else wanna ask her what. Okay. All right. We have one more. We have something else to share with her, no? I can ask any question on the one. Put it in the chat or call the 585 number, yeah? Call the 585 number. Let's hope this thing not freeze. I forgot. I'm going to find somewhere if I just defragment the computer and something. All right. So hear this now. So me have a brethren, see? So he want to talk to me or whatever. So I say, yeah, man, cool. Regular. I'm going to get them something regular. No. So I say, boy, my woman take me for idiot. I say, So you know what I mean? I start think all kind of something now, cause usually when a Jamaican man come to you and I say, I want to tell him to eat that. You know where my mind gone. You know where my mind gone, right? I am unapologetically bad when it comes to them. So I start to right away me I think like, oh Lord, another situation again. She want him do certain things where him no want to do, but in this case it wasn't that. I'm say she want me buy her a car. So, but the way him phrase it, me never really get what him say, you know. So I say, she want you buy her a car. I say, you woman. So I say, so what wrong with that? So right away him knock me. No. Before him knock me, him say, well, I'm a man buy woman car. No, hold on, back up. This is a man who is again, salt of the earth, old school, you know, kind of rural Jamaican man, you know. And him no expose certain way, you know. So him say, man buy woman car. I say, yeah. Millions and millions and millions of man buy them woman car or whatever. Nothing wrong with that. So him say, you ever buy your woman car or whatever? I say, yeah. I've dated women who, I'm a woman them, who I dealt with. You know, I'm going to buy them car, you know, from a woman and whatever, I'm have it. I'm going to buy a woman car. Him say, you buy a woman car? I say, yeah. I say, come on, some of that bully pa man, husband and thing buy them wife car, man buy woman car. Man just there with woman and buy them car. I say, you never know him. I say, nah, I never know that. And again, for those of you who are not, him just not exposed away. So me I tell him, say, no, the woman them who I have bought cars for throughout my life, I'm a old man now. All right, I said the woman them who, relatively speaking, I say that in every case it has been my woman, like straight up woman, you know, buy car for and thing or whatever, you know. So he must say, oh. So I said, nah, man, if I a woman, man, you can buy her a car, man. Nothing wrong with that, man. Buy her a car or whatever. And people, remember, you know, people keep in mind, buying a car, most people don't buy cars cash, you know. You put a down payment and you pay the car note. That is, you're buying somebody a car, you know. So like say, I mean, you do have people who go buy $100,000 car for them lady or whatever, you know, but in most cases, in America, that is, you know, if you go Thailand, it's different. Everything is different over there. If you go some other countries, different. But over here, America, Canada, you know, Jamaica, whatever, you know, Trinidad, you know, you're buying a car, you make a down payment, and you pay what they call the car note. So that is what buying a car for somebody, you know. So I say, yeah, man, then if I a woman, you buy a car, whatever, and him say, oh, I think she did a clown me out when she come. I think she had diss me. I see you some other term. I asked me for buy her a car or whatever, and think that. I say, nah, man. From a woman, man, where you say, God? Where you say, God? Oh, God, I'm coming to Brazil Carnival this year, okay? I'm going to be in Rio. I'm not going to be up in Sao Paulo. I'm going to be in Rio. But we should talk. We should talk, God. We should talk. Again, I'm serious. I'm going to Brazil Carnival in a little over a month, right? Yeah. But I'm going to have fun, but I'm going there to set up a trip, you know, to Brazil, you know, for Carnival. All right. So back to me and my virgin now. So I said, nah, man, you can't buy your woman a car, man. Whatever, you know. So I said, oh, me think so she did a try diss me, you know. And whatever and thing like that. But something just say, it's like a little instinct just say, ask, look a bit more, man. Just check, Somebody say, how long now you there with her? His exact words were, like a Jamaican phrase, his exact words were, it a go 3 months. It a go 3 months now. No, it a go 3 months now. Right? And of course, pretty much all I know, I listen to me a Jamaican. So I want to know, said, that is saying it's not 3 months yet. It's approaching 3 months. It a got 3 months now, right? That it's approaching 3 months. So I know 3 months in there with this woman, right? Now, I mean, I make a video on this, but I just do it in a show. I mean, I still make a video on it for post on social media. But the very next question, ladies, if you, I have a range of friends, and they range, respectfully, they range in different. There's a range on the educational spectrum, and it is always intriguing to me that the way different friends respond to different things that I say. So I have a college-educated set of friends, including women, who are educated about misogyny and sexism and stuff like that and whatever. So they're always getting on me about, that was so misogynistic and that was so sexist. So I'm going to say what the next question was. But if any of my friends who are educated about sexism are them something there, don't get on my case. Because what I'm about to say, the question I'm about to share with you that I asked next, all men will get it. Most men will get it right away. So if you don't get it, that's fine. It's a guy thing. It's a man thing, right? It's just the logical next question after him answer that question and say, it a go 3 months, right? So, right after that, I say, it's somebody who I can't talk to like that. So I use language that is okay between us. But the language essentially was, so wait, yana dugu yet or whatever. And I asked him if he and saw it out. Cause from him say it a got 3 months, I know 3 months in him and there. And she come to him and ask him for buy a car. The logical next question for we as man is, what on they know? So and so I go on yet, So I ask him. And his response was, we are kiss. Because I'm the anti-question. So I'm say, yeah, una kiss, but una, again, the language between he and I was, not what I'm using now, but I ask him again, say, una start out? Wanna do it yet? Him said, no. I say, yeah, at this point now, I'm going to do something I usually do in my brethren. I say, do you want me to give you the counselor response or do you want me to give you a brethren response? Right? Most of the time, my friends, they must say, give me both. But anyway, I ask, I say, Muslims, do you want me to get the counselor response or you want me to give them the brethren response? And him said, the brethren response, because of that, me understand. Him say, I understand the counselor. So I say, yeah, me answer, man. Not buying a car for you, man. He say, but you just tell me, I'm buying a car, man. But me I say, nah, not buying a car for you, dog. Don't buy a car for you. Don't buy no car for your clone you. And, you know, me said to him, say, and you can't really blame her. And he had a little difficulty grasping that, because if me I tell him, say, clone him out, but then me I tell him, say, you can't really blame her. He must say then, oh, you say you can't blame her, but you have to say a clone me out. So me I explain to him now, say, any woman, I go ask a man for buy her a car who she attacked to less than 3 months and who only kissing go on, she think that man is an idiot. She think that man is an idiot. Even woman who work a man for get a thing from him, work him for get him for pay on for house or for buy car or whatever. Even the woman them who run them game there. Them don't knock him on them with them talk. And 3 months not pass yet. And I only sort out, I not sort out no run. Even them woman they who run them game there. Them hustler, gold digging woman there, whatever, and thing. And some can get a car out of that boy and I know for nice him up and thing and whatever. Even them woman they not come so hard. And so quick. You understand? I mean, I say, big man, she not rate her, she not respect. But him say, nah, but she nice to me. She nice to me, man. Me not no problem with her. She really, really nice to me. I say, well, duh. Of course she got nice to you. I work, yeah, whatever. And then me I explain to him, say, there's a little balancing thing going on there with women, you know. Because woman no want a mean man. Right? Well, woman no want no. Well, I'm Naki. Let me just finish say this and if anything, me I'll call you back to. Right? So, woman no want a mean man. Right? Woman no want a mean man. But here's an interesting thing that sometime, and this is the main reason why I'm presenting this here. If a man is too kind to a woman who him just attacked to, that woman is likely to grow to resent him. Let me say that again. If a man is too kind to a woman, particularly when them just a start talk, that woman will grow to resent him and disrespect him. And what it is that no woman I want if mean and you know and just grimy and no one take care of her or do fear or whatever. But at the same time, you can come over so giving and whatever in a kind of desperate way, in a kind of free way where that woman I go look for you now and say, then just because my looks and me give you 2 smile or whatever, you just give you all of them something else or whatever. One of the way in which women view a man like that is like, well, any woman can come and do this with you then. And then that means that there's nothing really special about she. A woman want to be special when them there with somebody. Them want to know say that man I go do certain things for them when I'm not going to do for anybody else because I'm woman. And when it comes to the security thing, women want to know say a man can hold him on to and him absence and can recognize when woman come around him and I go on like him an idiot. She need to know say him stay that way there. Because then a next woman can just come suck him off from her. Or a next woman can just go relieve him of the resources that is supposed to be there for them in a relationship if she say a fear man, this and what. So you have all these reasons or whatever, right? And it's a phenomenon where the way I've observed with it is that it's the nice guy syndrome. It's part of it. It's not, in this case, it's not exactly it. But sometimes people don't understand it. Sometimes men don't understand it and say, oh, man, I know what I want. You know? And yeah, sometimes women don't know what they want. But sometimes men don't understand why a woman would like a guy, you know. And if she just hang out with him, fine. If she just have fun, fine. And if our thing is just, well, just take something off of him, fine, and whatever, and blah, blah. But if a woman says she go there with you, again, I'm telling her all the while, women know this, but I just say, what, you know, most women can't there with a man who them not respect. Them appreciating kind, them appreciate this and that and thing. But sometimes him too fool, man. Sometimes I wish him would have just stand up and thing and what. Sometimes I wish him would have just, you know, talk up on this and that and whatever. Sometimes him too fool. I can't take him sometime, you know. But you know what, he would have give me anything I want. Him just kind to me, so, you know, but I love me can't done and whatever. But sometimes, Lord, I try. And I say I'm not trying, you know, because I know, say, you know, when you get a man who kind, I've seen women struggle with that, you know. And it's just to get across the hurdle, if we say, you know, say, I'm proud of my man and, you know, him not perfect, but I respect him with so and so and whatever, you know. Women want, that's something if you know, say, a man have some wherewithal within in his mind, mentally, where him is not a walkover or, you know, it can be used easy or punk out easy or whatever, even if a she do it. And then the other thing with them, something there, you know, a woman will like you or you're kind to her, you know. But you see, if you're just kind, you know, and look a fool way, that woman will still take the things and where you're kind with, you know, but you will never get between her legs. She will never cross that threshold with you and say, yeah. Because it's going to get to a level where, like, you're so kind, you're so easy for punk out, you're so easy for Lego a lot and put yourself in a debt and all these things, you know, you're so whatever, this and that. And as me said, jump, you say, oh, high, and whatever, this and that. For some women, them reach a point where, like, it's almost like a matter of pride, like, no, I can't make you come inside of me. I'm a, man, I'm an idiot, man. I'm a fool, man. You know, him nice, you see, but him just, no, sir, I didn't like him before, but no, I can't see myself asleep with him now or whatever, you know, but him kind, man, him kind. You know, I look at something there. And that's the kind of, it's a weird kind of resentment. So it's not a resentment like, oh, me hate him disgusting or whatever. It's a resentment like, him too kind of idiot man. Who sleep with who? You must be mad. And whatever, you know, type of thing. I mean, if probably women, you know, women mostly are going to understand what I say, you know. Let me see what I say. I just You even have some woman. Well, some of the woman probably wouldn't even. Some of the woman probably not going to even know so this is true, while some of them not going to know it. You do have women, you know, who a man can be so kind, you know, like a fool way that woman, we all need certain things, and the man again, and she said, no, I don't want it. She just don't want to get interact with them type of in a fear mind, like, him fooling. in fool type of thing, you know, like, no, sir, keep your things, but no want your things, sir, whatever, you know. Let me say that again. You also have some women, they might be in need of something or would appreciate getting something, but they might come across a man who is just such an idiot, like him just want giggy, in a way where she like, yo, you want just giggy. I mean, like, no, sir, keep your things. No, I'm fine. Nope, I'm fine. And if she take it, you know, she can't take it and tell him go about him business, you know, him not get nothing or whatever. But I'm telling you have woman who would just all see that and just be kind of withdrawn from it because this man is just such. And I really know the game, you know. I have women who just like, no, sir, I don't want it. Go give it to somebody else, you know. All right. You do have that situation. Sometimes when I tell some woman, say, have woman like that, some woman say, what you talk about? I don't want a woman stay so. If any man I give them, I take it and whatever. No, you have women who man offer them this and that and that and this and that and that. Mark, you know, that different from the woman them who know so the man offer them this and that for getting at them baggy. Or the man offer them this and that and thing, and the woman them wise enough in the game to say, a whole heap of problem will come with that. A whole heap of problem will come. Me not taught them there. You have cases where man offer woman thing to, you know, ingratiate themselves with them, and the woman them know. So them could have take him and things. And him not getting nothing, not even a troops him and get and whatever, and them know them could have take, and them still don't take it. In other words, they have nothing to lose in taking it and so much to gain, and them still don't take it because they're just those type of women where they're just like, no, I don't want to associate with them man, because I'm going to look like an idiot, man. So, with the brethren, I know what I tell you about now. So I tell him, say, I tell you what if you do is a grown man. But I tell you, say, no, don't buy no car for no woman who you talk to less than 3 months and who you only kiss. And you know, don't it, you know? So in my mind, my read is, nah, man, she know she do a work, you know. A work, you know. One of them hustler woman there, you know. As we say in the street of Jamaica, one take her. You see it? So I say, when you say you kiss, though, because I'm curious now, you know, I say, I want to know, it became possible to me that him could have said kiss and I don't even kiss. You know? So I say, like a good kiss are troops. And he used a phrase where we use old school phrase, but you know, typical Jamaican. Jamaican men never talk about intimacy, and there's always some element of violence in it, you know. But it's a natural thing. And him said, nah, man, we bust up the gums them, you know. A long time thought that, you know. You know, amongst man, you know. You know, like, yeah, him saying bust up the gums them. Now, when him say bust up the gums them in a Jamaican parlance, that is saying tongue in a mouth. And things are going. Again, we don't need to say bust up, you know, but it's just this Jamaican thing, you know. So I'm saying, nah, man, we bust up the gums them, you know. So I don't hear people use this term anymore, but again, old school Jones. So I'm going to say a French kiss. Right away, I'm say, yeah, man, a French kiss. So I'm going to say, all right. So I'm going to say, good kiss and thing and whatever, and press up on one another and thing and whatever. And him say, yeah. So I'm going to say the kiss them long and thing and him say, no, them not too long, you know. I'm going to kiss them not long. No. So I'm say like, you know, American them talk about make out. It's a thing with make out. Is equivalent to Jamaican. I say feel up, you know, right? So I say, yo, so when you say kiss, like, when I kiss you and wine and squeeze up and wine and rub, and them say, nah, not really, you know. I'm say like when you kiss her, like when you kiss her and thing, him say like if me I leave or she I leave or whatever we kiss. So I said like when I never sit down and kick back on her easy and I kiss up then. When you say kiss or no kiss, when I never in a couch, him say no. I say like so when you kiss her like you put your tongue in her mouth, him say yeah, but he must hesitate. I say what you mean? You don't sound too sure a while ago, you know. I mean, if you put your tongue in her mouth, you must know if you put your tongue. Him say yeah, but she not look like she know if you kiss good, you know. Him say not look like she know if you kiss good. If I say no, you mean? And him say, yeah, because she not too open her mouth. But me say, you put your tongue in her mouth. Yeah, but she don't know if you kiss good, you know? You put your tongue in her mouth, yes or no? Yeah, but I really pan her teeth. What you mean? Him say, she don't open her mouth, her teeth. So me say, oh, so you just come so, and you put your tongue and touch her teeth. Him say, yeah, because she don't know if you kiss her. Listen to me. You really have some woman who don't know. There's a mind. When it comes to kissing, you know, you talk about it already. There's actually a universe of dynamics out there when it comes to kissing, you know? And you do have these vice grip kissers who them just don't know if to open their mouth and kiss, you know? They'll be totally into you and they can't kiss. Right? A lot of women will tell you, say they meet a whole heap of man who can't kiss. Yeah, we men can't. We meet women who can't kiss either. Right? You have the vice grip them and teeth. It's like open your mouth, you know, type of thing. You know, them not open their mouth. It's like once time I kiss them mouth and whatever. Naturally so. And you have the one them who are waterfall. I don't know why. You have some woman once and start kissing, just one whole heap of water come down by you, whatever they shout it. And you have the black hole kissers. Those are rare, but it's like them want to swallow you and thing, and them don't know so one lip over the next lip and whatever, but them want to put for them two lip over your two lip, them, and it's my mouth big, and them want to like take you in, you have the black hole kisser them, and thing, you have the one there with them. And then you have the Hollywood kissers. These are my names for them. The Hollywood kissers, the one them who just, you have some woman them a kiss and them just thinks of them head fit. And I swear it's movie them get it from. They had to have gotten it from the movies. But you have some woman and them can't keep them head still. It's like once them say, them all come up to you still, you know. Them all come up to you still with the kisses and the curl. And you say, once you got a nip and the head starts kissing. Keep your head still. Don't move your head. Don't move. But you have some women like that. Them, those are the Hollywood kissers. I guess they have different cases. But in this case, you have some other ones. Let me go ahead. But in this case, I am convinced that this is deliberate. This is my best guess. Because this woman is a genial. This woman is a genial. And I think is she deliberately, when time them a kiss, she just say, oh, hold some teeth. Yeah, wipe off my teeth them with your tongue, right? Me feel say I just fear a thing that you cannot imagine she did a kiss man. Okay, bye. Whatever. And in a film, him come and tell me about him bust up gums. Bust up gums weird. I be a teeth I get. Be a teeth I get. You know if I get the top of the teeth, I get the face. What are them? So, in a fear mind, you know, I catch a little fool, you know. I catch a little fool. People, you know I say, Mr. Man, go tell the woman, say, in a film word, me talk to Ragashanti, and Ragashanti say, me know for buy you okay. I said, dog, what you do that for? And I said, what she say after? Him say, she talks on something about you see? And he tell me what she say. You know the usual style me up, man, and whatever, and talk up something about me, and then class me up and send me up all about him, say, and whatever. I'm used to it. Me get beaten all the while. That's the business I'm in, and whatever. I say, yes, sir, you go throw me and I boss. No, no, me and you reason one away. What you gonna tell us? Me tell you, say, you not for buy our car for me. They tell you, say, what me tell him, but me say, me never tell him nothing for go tell us and whatever. Big no that, too, right? There is nothing, there's very few things women hate more than if them like a man and a man they go tell her, say, he is denying her certain things that, you know, it's reasonable that she should be getting in the relationship. He might deny it because somebody tell him enough to do it. You want a woman just see you as like, it's so unattractive, you go tell her something like that, right? It means that you're no man. You can't make decision for yourself, which is different from, you know, some of that reason my virgin and thing, I'm based on the reason and why I'm saying make me realize certain things I may think and thing. So I'm not about to do it so and so and so and so. She may not like that and thing, but at least the message is you're making decision for yourself, right? But you want, like if a woman say she a give her time, you know, or talk to you and whatever and thing like that, and I like it, and then you turn on for be one of them man there who your mother tell you for do certain things, your sister tell you for do certain things, your friend tell you for do certain things, and whatever you do, or somebody tell you for do it, and that's why you do it. And what you want a woman find you patently unattractive and whatever, you go flow with her that way and things. So me say it done this so, you know. It done this so, you know. So me say you still like her though. Him say yeah. And me say she still like move with you like she like you. Me say yeah. Me say that woman and have no respect for you. No respect for you. Because of how you carry yourself, Ronaka. You nah move like a man. You nah move like a man. For she say she respect you. So I don't know how you gonna call this woman a your woman, but and I guess somebody can date in less than 3 months. But come on, people, let's be realistic. No modern time, no whatever. In general, first of all, most women don't talk so. When women are getting with a guy and it's just one guy and she focus on a guy, that most women say, yeah, I'm talking to this guy. Talking. Women say, no, them not say them there yet. Yeah, I'm talking to this guy. And yeah, seeing where it goes. I like him. Talking. A talking fears them still in her. Right? Talking fears them still in her. You understand? And yeah, some people can, well, I don't know, love at first sight, you know, after 1 week, we're there, you know, you have them people. But in general, 3 months have passed yet. The kissing don't ever turn up yet. Sort out no run yet. So like, and this is where I get a little deep. You know, for me, when I'm in relationship, no two human being is the same, right? No two woman is the same. No two couple is the same. So I know when me and a woman are flow and our chemistry together has evolved into a unique identity when we know say, yeah, there's something yes or no where it's just unique to me and her. You understand? And that usually no come about in you can be attracted to somebody. You can even start to have sex with them after a month, after a week, whatever, this and that. But that chemistry is something there where it reach a point where you say, yeah, you feel a little unique thing there with this person, you know, which is different from where you did feel with your exes or whatever, you know. And think, it doesn't really come about, you know, in less than 3 months, right? And again, it's a guy thing. Me know said no found a woman. No, brother. But I dated this guy for how long before we had sex and it was so rich. And I've seen it and I believe it for people who say, no, The relationship was so good. And I've been in those situations too, where, you dated for a long time, you're never in a rush. This and that, and it evolved. It take a long time before intimacy come. But in general, if a woman come at you and talk about you ask if you buy a car, and 3 months in the past yet, that woman ain't respect you. And nothing not run yet. She out harder. She out harder. She for go man. Right? Nothing around there, no look at dugu, no look at hookings down, go on it, no look at intimacy, no look at hang out, no look at bump busting, no look at lay down in a lap, no look at something that go on, no look at, no look at boy, I just want your company even if you're not do nothing. When say you really like somebody and you don't have to do nothing with them, you don't have to do nothing, but when you just in them company, I'm a woman, that type of thing. You don't ever reach this or you tell whatever, and you come one car, she out there, she don't respect the man. And then him know for govern him thing and balance up him thing and whatever and conduct himself in a way where him can cover and respect from woman. You see me? Yeah. But anyway. Boy, pretty punchy, you just come. You miss the whole I met, so you have to go watch back your show and thing, all right? All right. Naki did a call. I hope that's something on a free. Naki, call again, Naki, call back right now. I hope that thing on a free spam me again, yeah? Because me think there's something go on when other programs are run and thing and whatever, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Romian said, when I buy my baby mother car, I don't think it was 3 months in the relationship yet. What? Okay. Listen, Romian. Hold on. Well, when I buy my baby mother a car, I don't think it was 3 months in the relationship yet. Oh, so she eventually became your baby mother. Okay, all right. Ian, may I make somebody else call today? Me see your call and thing, all right? Make somebody else call today. You're Ian. Because so when we talk, we always go for, I think I hear a number that I come in. So, no vex. You're Ian. Remember the last show where we have, me and you talk for a long time or whatever. When we talk, it reasoning always whatever. So, but make somebody else call in. You're Ian? All right. Well, Romian, so Romian said, and him said, we together for 7 years now. Interesting. Interesting, Romian. 3 months never passed yet and you buy her. Naki, what go on?
Well, go on, you get lucky, come out I care,
Well, say, Naki, say, may I realize what go on. You see, yeah, something to do with the software, the streaming software updated, right? And when the WhatsApp software open, the software freeze. So some clash are going on. It did happen before, and it happened again now. As soon as my answer phone, it freeze.
Oh, so you want me hang up because usually in a freeze.
No, usually
So whenever
no,
you
no.
say
No. It's not nothing. That's not your fault or anything. But what I'm saying, it just confirm it, because it did happen before when one of my clients called, and and then me tell him, so no, me call about later or whatever, and it freeze, and then me start back the show. And now when me take your call, but anyway, just talk for now. I make with yeah. Cause well, on still hear me down. Well, let me make sure them still hear me.
Yeah, usually we still hear
It's
you.
still
I
here.
usually in a free spot or and
Hold on. No man, them say me freeze no man. No, no, you see,
oh, you freeze?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Let me explain. There is a software, OBS that is well, them technical something. But basically, no, it freeze. It freeze. Me know Fairfax it freeze. Yeah, but go on talk. We could just we could go on talk. Yeah.
By the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Long time. But me there, I listen still, and I really not chat to them, but I listen.
All right.
Like that.
And say Happy New Year to the SDC, please.
I say Happy New Year, everybody.
No, but
But
just a special thing to the SDC.
all right. I like to say Happy New Year to A and C girls, we already mentioned that and stuff. But I'd also like to say Happy New Year to Tam Fam and the big bad SDC. I give that for the whole year,
Wow, for the whole
I
year.
earning this.
Yeah, smoking like a true Jamaican woman. Yeah, you just took a lot out of me right there. So hold that for the rest of the year. Yeah, but talk to me. Talk to me.
But right, what I'm saying, me there, I'm here when when I said the kissing part, said the part there just the part that just knock me out like kiss,
Why?
like the kiss. Raga,
Eh?
for you mention the kissing part and no, come on, we know say a fool woman I take him
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a fool woman I take him for.
Exactly. And he might come and talk about him bust up gums.
Bust up gum and when you twist up your head like you say,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel up, I feel
Mm,
every emotion in your body, yeah.
you see it.
And then she clench her teeth because she just don't want kiss him, but she don't want him to
Don't
feel no way,
right. And yeah, when him say him get the
right?
kiss, whenever him a leave or them a go away, so I don't know, hang out kiss, right? So
Yeah,
it's really like a little teeth chops him get.
yeah. Cause see how it one them sit down in the car and she a rub all the head and all that barely
Work
open up.
him, yeah,
Yeah.
and I
She
work
rub the
him,
all him head. Me see you later. Me see you later here, baby.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
My God.
But yeah, me not calling for still. I
Yeah,
just to say
man.
hi.
All right, now say a word, man. Blessings and respect, yeah?
All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.
Yeah, man. Take care.
All right, cool.
All right, people. At least we identify the problem. All right. At least we identify the problem. It's like, when the WhatsApp come in, I don't know. When the other, when the other phone come in, it never cause no problem. But when the WhatsApp come in, it frees the software. I don't know why. But I saw them something ago. That's why sometimes when them say update them, and I like update them, because, when the update them just come out, because it take a while for them figure out the little kinks in it and all these things, all right? But anyway, me go Lego do people, all right? Me go Lego. Me try fix this after whatever. In fact, me go defrag the computer right now and thing. Anyway, all right, straight blessings and respect, man. Big up on yourself. Seeing, do remember, Tam Fam get together in a March, all right? Line up, we're going back to Orlando and thing. Me see me can fix this thing sometime in the evening and thing or whatever. And we juggle again. Romian, we need for big up yourself, All right, because you say you meet your lady and you say within 3 months you buy her a car. And then she end up being a baby mother. I want to end up there for 7 years now. 7 years now. All right? So congratulations and thing. But boy, me not do that. Big up yourself in a Romian. Right? When I put no negativity on your thing, But me not know man for 3 months I run go buy a car and all them things and whatever. But Well, in your case, clearly, it demonstrates that it can work. It can work. As I said, me not do it. Anyway, bless up yourself, people. All right. Respect and honor. All right. SDC, ANC, large up, Yeah. One time, fam. I don't know the thing said. Done. Blessings. Cool.